This was, what is this in my eye? I'm gonna sit from a candle. Okay. So I'm like half, like not even. Yes, but I am FLOWERDEITY, and thank you guys for coming on. This may look a little different because my phone, I normally film on my phone, but my phone is being fixed. It's actually fixed. They're just running tests on it to make sure that everything is copacetic before I can pick it up tomorrow. So, because today was a very, very long day, and I accidentally dipped my phone that I knew I had cracked it, and it was like immersed in water, and I was like, no, and then the screen just died, and I'm just like, anyways, I needed to get it fixed anyway, so like now it's gonna be fixed, and so it should be right as rain tomorrow. So let me get myself right. Sorry, I'm just like, I gotta get on here. Okay, so this is just going to be a collective reading for you all, and please keep in mind that some of these may be for you, some messages, and then some messages may not. So, and I actually went on a little bit more sooner than what I was supposed to, because I was actually trying to get on live, but like I did the whatever on my Mac, and it's set to webcam, and then I tried to like get on that scheduled live on this, and it was nowhere to be found. So I think that one has to be on the computer. So I was like, nope, gotta make a whole new one. So that's why that's up there, and why I'm late. And Chinese food is why I'm late. I love Chinese food. Anyways, we have the Six of Cups. So there could have been something that happened to you either today or in the past couple of days, or will happen to you in the next couple of days, where you are actually like receiving something like wonderful from a family member, or just like you're remembering these great memories that you're having with someone. You might be reminiscing about some things that like really made you happy at one point. Someone also is thinking about these times with you. If you thought about someone who you haven't seen in quite some time, who you've had wonderful memories with, it's a sign that this person is also thinking of you. If you wanted to reach out to this person to kind of ask how they've been or whatever, they might be going through, some tough times with the Ten of Wands in reverse, as far as them doing like a whole lot of stuff and having a whole lot of burden on them, and kind of like almost ready to give up. You could even be feeling this way for sure. Ooh, some card come out. Okay. So we got the Two of Cups, darling. So you're coming out of a weird time where you could possibly even be getting like a cancer, or a cancer could be in your midst, kind of wanting to up the ante with your love connection, which is awesome. So who are you kissing on? Somebody's kissing on somebody, or somebody wants to kiss on somebody. Okay, so there might be a little bit of confusion in someone's mind with the Eight of Swords with the connection. Just because I think it's just like someone might be having like some doubts, or they're not quite sure how to progress in speaking to you about some things that have been bothering them. For sure, someone could be feeling trapped in their thoughts. They might even feel like they can't come towards you with it because they might feel stupid if they do, but for whatever reason, they want to take some serious action towards you. I don't know if what they're saying with the Knight of Swords is going to be very planned. it might come off a little bit sharp, and it's only because it's been ruminating in their mind for quite some time. This is someone who, I don't know if you both have like different beliefs, or like some kind of different belief system, or if you think differently about two different things. I think it's something that's bothering them. I don't know if you guys have two different modalities, like you could be spiritual or you could be religious, or your person could be spiritual, you know, vice versa type of energy. Let's see what we can get with, we got water sign at the bottom of the deck. Hi, I hope you're well. Thank you for coming in, Cody. Please remember to like the live if you come in, and if anything I said kind of like rings a bell for your situation, that would help so much. I really do appreciate you. Okay. Okay, this ain't for everybody, so you know, if you haven't been, you know, kissing on someone a whole lot, you know, pregnancy. So thank you so much, Cody. I really do appreciate you. That means a lot to me that you say that. It really does. That makes me feel so much better. I love doing this. But yeah, somebody could be getting pregnant, or somebody already is pregnant. Things might be getting a little serious with the commitment. Oh, okay, because we did get that Two of Cups, but I kind of want to know, like, what is this Eight of Swords type of issue? Like, what is the confusion? And it seems like it's not even coming from you or that person. It's just the fact that, like, they're confused about something that they've been wondering about for quite some time. And just bear with them when they come towards you to say whatever they have to say, because it's gonna come out like word vomit, and you're gonna be like, whoa, why are you coming toward me with this type of energy? Like, why can't, you know, like, where is this even coming from? They've been thinking this for so long, and the fact that they're just coming out with it, it's gonna come out a little harsh. I am one of those people that, like, that can happen with. I don't know if anyone had, like, suffered from, like, some sort of, like, word vomit, and it just came out way too harsh than what it should have. They might have one moment like that. It might catch you off guard. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, very, very stable, very, very, like, upright, and kind of like the guise of, not even guys, I don't know what guys, I don't know if someone feels like it, like your stoicism is a guise. But the crazy part about it, I don't know if you have, like, some sort of, like, tenderness within you, whether you are male or female, and it's a very, like, a gentle nobleness within you. And they know this about you. They know that you have this, but they kind of feel like you're so strong too, and like you're so in control. And I think that they're wanting to, like, get inside of, someone wants to get inside of somebody, but somebody wants to kind of, like, I don't know, I don't want this to sound like toxic or weird, because I'm totally not getting toxic or weird from this person. Thank you so much. It's just that they, I don't know, they just view you as kind of like perfect, or perfect for them, or just like somebody that, like, they aspire to be like, even though they want to be with you romantically. Yes, with the Lovers. Oh, you guys, like, you guys have someone wonderful in your midst that is really, they are going to be the peanut butter to your jelly, basically. I'm also, this isn't for everyone, you know, you can make this, you know, fit for however your situation is, but this could even be same sex, you know what I mean? So I would love to tell you my big three. What's your big three? We got the Hierophant. Yes. So they are taking on the role of like a teacher. So this could also even be someone who is highly religious. They this could be a praying man or a praying woman. They're very, very into books and whatnot. They're very into being intellectual. This person might even wear suits and ties and things for work. Or they're applying for a job, really, that requires this facet of them. And I'm not quite sure if a lot of people know about it. I think they do. Let's get... I don't want to use this one. I am the praying man pulling up, and you love to read. Yes, that's seriously this gentleman, this distinguished gentleman right here. Let's see if we can get from our meditative deck to see what else the Spirit has to tell us about this person and our situation, because okay, so whoever this is, it has to do with some kind of hot girl. Like, there's a lot of people that like this girl a lot. I don't know if that is what's causing like confusion, because a lot of people think that when you find someone very attractive, that they're like a player, or that they're not serious, or that they have no facet of seriousness within them. And that's totally not the truth, because people who are very attractive, they often have the hardest time in loving relationships. They really do. So like, and people don't like to talk about that. They don't want to acknowledge that, because they think that that people who are attractive, they just get what they want. They have it their way all the time, and it's just not the case. It's really not the case. Matter of fact, a lot of people treat people who are attractive like kind of mean, you know what I mean? And so like, you have this hey Sushi, everybody, this is Sushi. That's my moderator. She is amazing. She's an African queen that lives in Cape Town. Beautiful beaches. I can't wait to visit soon. Hot boy. Oh my gosh. They could be viewing you as hot boy. I've never had both of these come out at the same time. Never. So you two can be like the pair, like with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, and like you guys are just like radiating like star status. No, you may think you're not. There are some people that are like really hot, and they like... Okay, let me tell you. I dated this guy. He was a nerdy computer programmer. He's so nerdy, so gamer, so nerdy. But the crazy part about it, he was a geek, and he was like smoking hot, and I don't even think he knew that he was really hot, but he was really hot. And like, it's just like, a lot of people don't think that, you know what I mean? You're welcome, my sushi love. Now, okay, I think everyone should at least listen to this song once. It might get you in the mood. You might hate it because it's Britney Spears, but I will tolerate no Britney Spears hate on this channel. I'm sorry. The girl, I've read the memoir. I've been listening since the first cassette tape. Yes, I'm that old. The cassette tape. There will be no hate. But anyways, listen to this song by Britney Spears called Breathe on Me. And this is, oh no, that's Britney, we're lucky she's in. I know, we're so lucky. Like, I think we should be even glad that she is even here, to be quite honest. Because if you read her memoir, I know I'm like going off the path just a little bit, but bear with me. They like put her on lithium. Like, to put someone that doesn't necessarily have like a high surface of mental disorder on lithium, that is crazy. That is enough. It can turn you catatonic. Like, you're never the same. Like, that's a drug that you normally don't get off of, at least not that easy. And people are like making fun of her because she's like dancing and things online. but she's always been a dancer. She's always been in shape. She's always liked to work out. Like, they put her on lithium against her will. And so, like, I don't understand. Like, people just, like, hate just to hate. You know what I mean? Just to jump on the bandwagon. And she's still her. Don't get me wrong. She is. But, you know, she got issues just like all of us. And so I'm not here to judge her. You know what I mean? It's not okay. Yeah, but someone could want you to breathe on them. Like, just breathe on them. That is how attractive they are to your essence. Keep in mind, you may not feel like you're a hot boy, you may not feel like you're a hot girl, but you are to someone else, because beauty is always in the eye of the beholder, for sure. And so there might be a troublemaker in the midst of this connection. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm almost getting a little smidge, but it almost smells like self-doubt with the Eight of Swords. And that's like kind of like a self thing, like almost a little bit of the self-sabotagey type of thing. We all do it from time to time, especially when we want something that's, you know, we want something real bad. You heavy sexual energy going on between you and this person. They want, if they haven't already, if they haven't told you this, if they haven't, you know, made it known to you at all, they want to sleep with you. Yeah, they like they do, like, and I think that they don't want to come off like misunderstood if they come on that strong. You could even be feeling this way about this person, for sure. Yeah, they don't want to come on too strong, and they're not quite sure how to voice their attraction to you. That's enough of that. But just in case, I'm going to answer your question. Normally, I will always tell everyone that I ever meet, do not tell people your full birth chart. Don't get me wrong, we have like a full birth chart full of signs. It's pretty much okay to, you know, say your big three, but like if you know the rest of them, don't, because seriously, like if you run into the wrong person, they could literally like read you up and down, and it's kind of like a boundary privacy thing. But I am a double Leo, and I have a moon in Capricorn, so I'm always like work. I'm an overworker, and I try to not do that. But yeah, it's a collective reading with the Four of Cups. What? No, it's not the Four of Cups or the Six of Cups. I can't read, y'all. It's the Six of Cups. It came out again. We had it here. Six of Cups twice. Memories. This might even be someone that you've known for quite some time, or that you have like super fond memories with, that they make you feel like real like warm and gooey inside, and you might be getting a new beginning with them. Oh my god, you guys are so cute. You guys make me sick with the Ten of Cups. Like, what the hell? Do we even need to go on in this reading? Like, you guys are like just stinking cute. It's the love situation that we all want, but like the thing is, I need to know. I'm nosy. I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, gravity is working. But yeah, I need to know what is up with these two. These are the only things that like I'm really wanting to know. Like, why is someone feeling like they're just restricted, like they can't really go further? You know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, that like it's for real. Like, I think there needs to be some sort of a talk. Someone has a truth that they feel like either you might want to know, you might even feel like there's something that you need to talk to this person about. Like, it was like, hey, before we go any further, like, you need to know this about me. Or I don't know if this has to do with someone possibly like depression, or something that is someone might even be trying to like work on money too, even though I'm not getting that all the way. Let's get a what's the tea with that. Or they feel like someone feels like they have to focus on something, and they really want to succeed in this, but you know, it seems rushed and unplanned. Okay. Why did I even pick up this deck? I don't even know. It's always the shits with this deck. Okay. Not for everybody. This doesn't even have to be another person that they're in love with. This doesn't have a person being you're in love with. This could be just someone that is in love with your person also, or that is in love with you, that's on the outskirts of this situation with love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. Someone might have some choices, and that's why they're in a bind, because it could be, you could have newness, and then yeah, of course, like what the, like seriously, why is it always, oh, okay, I was talking about this in another video like 2 videos ago, and I'm just gonna name this entity, whatever this is, we're gonna call it O Kabuki Cho, because O Kabuki Cho be doing too much. I explained it in the other reading what O Kabuki Cho is, but like, person doing too much, getting in the energies where they just don't belong. Like, it's just an energy that we just really don't want, to be quite honest. Especially, like, don't get me wrong, I like to have fun, I like to party as well, but this, whoever this is, I don't know if someone's holding some kind of grudge against you or your person, and they feel, and it could be like an issue where they know that what they had, they might have had something with some person, and it might not even been something even that grand or great, but they still remember it, and they still, you know, want to act on some things, or they still want to argue it out, or they still want to talk about some crap that your person or you just don't, frankly, don't give a damn to talk about anymore. Like, you're done, it's donezo. But that could be the energies that's kind of like surrounding this, and why somebody feels a certain way. Your person or you could be dealing with somebody who is, I'm so tired of getting this, and I almost feel like it's just someone that watches my readings, to be quite honest, that why it just keeps coming out, like cyberbullying, like somebody who is just in the mist, don't have nothing else to do, like in the bushes ass, you know, entities that, whatever, we're gonna get out of that, because there's just, who has the time for it? They do. That's who. That's the crazy part. Oh, what do we have? Why did I even pick this up? I need to read it then. This is an oracle. This is the Horror Oracle. And what it is what we drew is experience. And so I believe that this is off of the movie Hellraiser. So let's see. Experience. This is so funny how, like, there are just no numbers. Everything is just in alphabetical order. They are so left brain. Okay. Where is experience? I feel like they're playing with me, because it was supposed to be in the E's and now it's not. So, like, what's going on? This is difficult. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. Yep, the movie is Hellraiser and is directed by Clive Barker in 1987. And a little line from the movie says, "We have such sights to show you." In an all or nothing culture that feeds on extremes in which everything is the absolute best or the abject worst, it might be tempting to go many steps beyond. Can any mere mortal's taste match the appetites of the explorer hell-bent on pushing the limits yet unknown to most? And so we got it upright. So I think what this person or whoever is wondering about this outside source that's kind of like bubbling their mind with this Eight of Swords, making things a little bit more difficult for them just because they've been in the past. They kind of, what this card is saying is, or is asking this person to ask themselves, is it worth it? Was it worth it in the past? That's the question that this person needs to ask, because it seems like it's like some old crap that it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Like it doesn't go anywhere. It's not going to produce anything. It's just going over, you know, all those old situations that you've already moved on from. So this person needs to ask that of themselves, and then if they come to you, you know, and they actually decide to be honest and say, hey, like, this person is in my energy, like, I'm not really talking to them anymore, my last relationship was tumultuous, and you're getting signs that they are still lingering for whatever reason it may be. Your person is probably not even entertaining it. They're just, you know, in their feelings, because they're just like, I'm getting that somebody is finally getting a moment to breathe, and this person doesn't want to let them get that breath, because as soon as they do, they know that they're donezo. Basically. They're done. Judgment. Yes. Everything is going to be just fine. Do not worry. Everything will fall into place how it should. And Spirit is also asking you to calm yourself when these things happen, because the fact that, you know, they told me to go ahead and say it. The fact that, you know, this old person or these old issues are trying to come up out of the ground, normally they can't stay living because they're dead. Like, you can't be walking around with us, no, you cannot sit over here, you have to go back, type of energy. And so they're saying judgment is coming for that ass. Like, you gotta go back where you came from, type of energy. Ooh, that was saucy. Ooh. And this is a different card in this deck. They come from the same person, but they belong to different decks. So, like, let's see what this is, because it's probably the devil. Yeah, it's just a little bit more of the, like, overthinking. I'm thinking that's, like, overthinking the fact that, like, it's just in the energy anyway, you know? Like, whatever. This person, I think they really, really like you, and they're on the precipice of love, and they just have some, you know, some questions, I think, or just some things that they want to get off of their chest, for sure. Okay, so obviously the energies, they keep saying the same thing. This is somebody that you used to know. This is somebody that's been lingering around. Someone that makes you feel all ooey and gooey on the inside. They want you to keep thinking of them in this way, because they think of you in this way with the Six of Cups. It came out 3 times in 3 different decks. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. I really don't. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. That is so awesome. Like, this is a time to rejoice. It really is. how do I feel about the idea that some people are meant to be lessons for us? And if that's true, does that mean we're also lessons for others? For sure. For sure. I think a lot of people get on here on YouTube and they start talking about karmics and whatnot, when really, like, everyone could be a karmic at one point in time or another. Like, there are some people, I myself included, that I believe that I've been brought in some people's lives to teach them a lesson, and there are some people that have been brought in my life to teach me a lesson, because that's what we're here. I feel like this is an earth school. It's a school. I believe that we can also ascend. Just like, I know this is open for debate, because a lot of people want to debate you down, but this is just my beliefs. I do believe that, you know, even Jesus was an ascended master. I believe he was able to finish lessons and understand them and do them the best that he could, so that he could ascend and become a not only a martyr, but a teacher, even in the afterlife, for others. And yeah, I definitely believe that. It's just that I think we have to understand, like, the whole get up is understanding who's a lesson, who's meant to stay and who's meant to go. And I think a lot of times when we get into these tumultuous relationships and stuff, it's just the fact that, like, we keep holding on to something we are supposed to learn a lesson from and then let go, because no one is supposed to be here to stay in your life to keep disrespecting you, to keep having you feel a certain way, being your feelings about what. Like, we're here to learn lessons, but we're not here to suffer. I don't believe we're here to suffer. I don't believe the Creator, I think the Creator knows that, like, we can, and that is completely up to us whether we do or not. That is our, you know, free will. But, you know, I think that the Creator is cruel and kind in that way. For sure. Because if we look into the abyss of nothing, if you start to look at some forms of spirituality and what modalities and things of what the outside is, and when we're talking about outside, we're talking about the Creator of all things. Like, just as nature is cruel and still kind, like, we are meant to die, and even in our feeble mind we think, oh, that's so cool, when really it's just another process that, you know, our feeble mind hasn't understood yet, that is a process of other levels of things. Like, we, you know, I don't know. Let's get some more. The lovers. I'm done. Somebody's in love. Someone likes you a lot. I'm not gonna say that. Let me stop. I need to quit. I was gonna say something dirty, but, like, just know that it was dirty, and that, like, they're thinking of you. They're thinking of you, and congratulations from your local flower god. I'm just saying, congratulations. Let's get a Alice in Wonderland. We'll do the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck, because I should be a good girl and go to sleep, because I haven't, like, what's weird is you stopped talking when I went for the draw, and I was thinking, oh, what a trip. Yep, energies do not lie, they just transfer. Let's see. We'll do the Alice in Wonderland. I think, let's see, I'm trying to get to love this deck, and I haven't always in the past. I just fell in love with the art of it, and I don't know why. Maybe because I'm just too a les vampires whore. I love les vampires and stuff. Amazing. Okay. No need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. You could be a life path number 1. If you're a life path number 1, welcome to Earth. It is ghetto here and we are learning. And then if you're a life path 8, I forgot. You're almost up out of this piece, but like, I don't know. I forgot. I have to look that up. I don't remember what life path 8 is. So please forgive me. But 18, 81, 81 could be your numbers that you could be looking for in a situation, or it could have something conducive. Your life path 6. I am a life path 3, so I am on this thing as a life path 3. Your girl's an 8. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Let's see. It says, remember how powerful you are. In a little excerpt from the movie, it says, Alice knew it was the rabbit coming to look for her, and she trembled till she shook the house, quite forgetting that she was now about 1,000 times as large as the rabbit, and had no reason to be afraid of it. And so, it says, when we are in unfamiliar circumstances, we feel confronted by the events unfolding about us, in which in so many ways entered our lives through the choices we've made. We can feel fearful, doubtful, and even intimidated. We may even be nervous, appeasing, and diminished in these circumstances. Despite the strangers of all that is about you, this card has come to remind you of your substance, your power, and your right to be assertive and take up space. So this could even be that 8 of Swords energy where someone is confused, they're kind of holding themselves back, and they're not really moving forward in what they want to move forward in. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to have thoughts and opinions and choices that only you can make. And it says, you feel frightened at this moment, but this is because you have forgotten just how much energy you have within you. Rationally, you have nothing to be frightened of. Take a moment to remind yourself of the power within you and confront it is what you have been hiding from. You are larger, more immense, and more impressive and more influential than you currently believe. You see, I told you it was hot boy. Hot boy, okay? Why God don't lie? Hot boy. Okay. And it says, remind yourself of all the great and fine qualities you have. Your wit, your courage, your strength, your tenacity. And you will find courage again. Your courage again. You will realize that you are much more, there is much more than equal to those about you than more. I butchered the hell out of that, guys. It says, you will realize you are more than equal to those about you and more than able to cope with the circumstances you find yourself within. Like Alice, you are larger than that which you are afraid of. Remember this now and go forward with confidence and strength. So, the divination in this, it says, you may be afraid out of habit, not out of reason, feeling intimidated but without need. Remember how many reasons you have to feel confident. Go forward with courage. You are more powerful than you are feeling. Others cannot harm you as you are so strong. And we're not going to worry about the reverse because ain't reversed, ain't nothing reversed. Everything's upright. So, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate you commenting and coming on here and subscribing and hitting the like button. It makes me feel so much more better about doing this. I love doing this so much, and I probably won't ever stop. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. And I hope to see you all again very, very, very soon. Peace.